Hello, one people I have in the room waiting. Hey, yo, it's your boy Caleko. These are my 1 minute auctions. Today I have some SunStones and fire agate for everybody. If you're watching this afterwards, I leave the PayPal information up so people can take screenshots of that. And I should do that more often. Last time I did a video, I didn't do it near as much as I should. Anita Phillips is here. She says, hello, all. Clear Cal Masters in the room. So I've been trying out this new camera, and overall it is way, way, way better than a phone. The optics on it are 1,000 times better than a phone. Yet it's not quite wide enough, though, at times, I feel. But the zoom is really great. The zoom is really great, and it sees stuff so much better than a phone does. I'm going to have some more videos soon recorded on it, not quite as sloppily as the 4th of July video, which I'm about to make private for all of you that checked that out. I'm sure everybody in this room more than likely did. Got 6 people in the room. Joshua Crawldon says, wow, looks all HD to me, dude. Well, that's me figuring out the lighting, I do believe. We'll see. It depends on how some of this stuff shows up. Like, how does this one show up? Put it the other way. Oh, I should not forget to do this, though. There you go. And my gloves. Actually, my gloves are in another room. Oh, wait. I got a pair here. Cool. Six people are in the room, so what have y'all been up to? How was your 4th of July? Mine was very boom-tastic, as you guys could see if you saw that video. Lots of driving, some leftover fireworks, neighbors that like to shoot off fireworks like we like to shoot off fireworks. It's showing up pretty good. Stone's showing up about as good as what I can see on with my naked eye. Probably a little bit better if I get it wet. Definitely see that a little bit better. I'm using this new video camera as a still shot camera. Taking some pictures with it. Seeing if it works better and quicker than that DSLR I have. See what's going on in chat. Master said saw great fireworks vids. Super awesome. Glad you were able to see some good videos. This looks like a pretty mighty good piece hidden inside there, doesn't it? Bob Hicks is here. He says, good evening, all. How's it going, Bob Hicks? That makes 7 in the room. I meant to do a carving video today, but I did not get to that. Well, that's sort of cool on that side. It got set off when I was in the house, I think. I think that was something that happened like that. I was asking about that because I didn't even remember it, and I didn't remember having it on video either. Oh, I thought I was taking pictures before with the camera, and apparently I wasn't. I wasn't holding the button down enough. Oh, dropping stuff. Got 8 people in the room. That looks like another one ready to go, just coming out of there. I'm going to shine this up on my pants real quick. I didn't understand what that question was, Crick Master. Ooh, this looks like it might be a great one. I have to let this one go for auction later or something. Looks like it's one of those careful polishing it, surface fire all on top. Seems pretty cool. That one does too. 3 cool ones over on the side right there. Ooh. Wow. 4 cool ones on the side right there. That one's really easy to do too. Nice little ring stone. Beautiful little ring stone. Crick Master said, watched your vid, was wondering what was the good one. What was the good ones? That doesn't make any, oh, what was the good fireworks? Most of the mortars that we picked were the bigger 5 for $100 mortars, and those were really cool. And then we got the $25 boxes that had 16 and 9 shots in them, and it was 5 for $100, and so we got, no, it was 4 for $100 of $30 boxes. So we got those, and that was the grand finale. The end of my video is 2 of those boxes going off side by side, and they end up being really good. They were really good for the money, and we decided that, oh yeah, that's that really cool one. We decided that buying those, buying certain boxes, that's a great one. That buying certain boxes was worth it, more worth it than necessarily using the mortars. Some fantastic fire agate. I should be taking some more pictures of this stuff. Eight people in the room. 8 of us. Definitely got some color in it. All this stuff was still sitting here from last week when we did the sales. I haven't been doing anything with the stuff since then, with the fire agate since then. Not this fire agate, at least. This one needs to be carved on a little bit to show off anything. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Some of these preforms, though, just come out just already lighten up. That one does down there. Howdy, y'all, says Tandy Jenkins. Minnesota Mike says hi. Also, Bob Hicks says his video is a little bit fuzzy. Mine on my screen is really good. We have 7 people in the room. A couple of the usual suspects just came in. I thought we'd be a little bit more than that. Need to get some more carving videos up. Me breaking that inverted cone, that 600 inverted cone, that really put a cramp in my style for the moment. I need to get some more tools. That's the first thing that made me think. Need to get some more carving tools. My carving tools at this point is really clumsy. That's what I say. Bob Hicks says his video quality was set low, which I do that on my phone too. Sometimes it's set to an automatic, like 140 quality. Get up that 720 and it'll show pretty good. My screen says that my phone's recording nicely. And I have a nice bit of stones here to auction off, just of what's in front of me. Anita Phillips says she really has to strain to hear me. Let me see if I can fix that for you, Anita. My mic might not be set up right. Thank you for saying that. Let me see about getting that right next to my face. Oh, I'm dropping the mic. How is that? Is that better? Can you hear me now? 9 people in the room. Hello, 9 people. Anita Phillips says that's better. You're very welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Looks like another little pretty one. A lot of nice little preforms inside of this batch I have sitting out here right now. Most everything has so much color in it that you can see it dry. This nice little grapey looking thing. Fantabuloso. I think we're about ready to do an auction. I need to look at this one around the camera. I can't see it as well as I want to. Let me see. Sits under that patina that's on the tip. Doesn't look like there's a lot more of it in there. Possibly, though. There's a fair amount of red. That same little stone once I got it wet. $11 people in the room. Hello, 11 people. I think we have a nice fair bit of stones right in front of me to go ahead and auction off. That's going to be a good one too. You can see it all on the sides of the top. I think that's the one I saw where it said need to be ground on a little bit more. Super cool. All this stuff's top grade. It's got some great color showing in it. Each piece has at least a little color showing in it. Oh, I was able to crack a little piece off of that one. I was able to crack a little piece of the white crust, chalcedony. It's loose and surrounding some of the colorful brown chalcedony sometimes, and that's what was going on right there. Let's expose that little bottom stone a little bit better without even needing to grind on it. And put this on a scale. We've been here for 15 minutes chatting about, waiting for people to show up. 21 carats sitting on rocks, though. Let me double check that. You guys can't see the screen properly, but it's 22.4 carats is what's showing me. 22 carats. Starting off that way, once it's wet, it has a beautiful little orange, yellow, gold on the bottom. Who knows what's in the top? More than likely there's something in there, but it's connected. Nice little unbroken preform, but there are some cracks in it.
Well, I went through it.
Might not even be cracks so much as, yeah, they look like cracks that might have been healed by agate later. Minnesota Mike says he can't hear me again. Oh, the mic dropped off. Sorry about that, guys. The mic fell off my lapel completely. Having mic sticking to me issues. I'm gonna buy a new mic and I'm gonna buy a new microphone and put this one inside of a respirator mask. That's the plan. Cool. How's that? Am I back? Am I good? Can you hear me okay? I should be all right now. 13 people in the room. Taking some quick shots at it. 9 people in the room, 22 carats. Who wants to give me $10 for it? Cool little preformed fire agate. Can you hear me now? Crical Master likes it for $10. Showing you there is some color already showing in it. More than likely the stone's going to crawl right across it. $10 is the bid right now. If I don't get any bids for like 40 seconds, then I'll let this stone go to Crical Master for $10, and that'll be crying shame, but that's okay. That's the way it goes. Good customers deserve good stones like that sometimes. You got about 30 seconds left to bid on it or not to bid on it. To bid or not to bid, that is the question. That has to be like an obvious auction joke, right? Have I not said that one before? I wonder. Got about 12 seconds left. The sale is about to go off to Crical Master for $10. 3, 2, actually it's more like 5, 4, somewhere around 2 now. Congratulations, Crical Master, 10 bones. $10. Oh, whoops. This is the wrong kind of envelope. Let me get the other envelopes. I'm not losing as much. And if you did not receive your stones yet this week, it's probably because you might have paid right after I shipped everybody else's stones that paid on Monday or before Monday. So if you didn't, it's because I've been busy and caught up like usual, and I did not make it to the post office for a second time, which means if you purchase anything this weekend, it'll be shipped on Monday, and you won't have to pay for shipping twice. So that's pretty cool. First auction goes to Crit Cal Master, $10. I got all my crib work done. My question is, for all these stones I've sold to these people, is Mike DeFabio the only one that is carving them? Is everybody else just sitting on them, putting them inside of their, oh, what's the proper word? Putting the stones inside of their pirate chest hoard stash area thing? I wonder. What's up, Michael DeFabio? How you doing, man? This stone with some green poking out of it. Plenty of dark looking underneath. Taking classes. Just like one word and 2 words don't, Nice, Michael DeFabio. That's awesome. See how what he said, chillin', glad to be back. That made sense. Form actual sentences if you can, guys. All right, let's see. I'm going to put this one up next. I need to get the scale out again. $12.9 carats. We're going to start this one low because it's got a little bit of color showing on the outside. I'm going to take a picture of it real quick. Let's see. We got like 15 seconds till the minute starts. Oops, I'm shaking the thing. $5. Who wants it? $5. $5 is the bid for this pretty little thing. $5 says Michael DeFabio. Could end up being much more in there. Might even be hidden just under a layer of clear and to get that magnification. You never know. Might be all you see is what you get. That does happen too sometimes. $5 is the bid right now. Nice little bit rounding the edge going underneath that white and brown on top of it. So good potential. Good potential for more than what you see. $5 is the price right now. If I don't get another bid for about 30 seconds, I'm going to let this stone go to Michael DeFabio for 5 bones. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. It'll be a crying shame, but that happens sometimes. We're here for some of my people to make some money. Takes money to make money type of deal. And investing in rough is always a potential and a crapshoot. Just a little bit. And this one includes doing some work. $5, Michael DeFabio, that's yours. Looks like it's going to be a you call it day. I can handle that. I can totally handle that. $5 to Mr. DeFab. Ah, shoot, I forgot my fan. I'm dying right now. Crit Cowmaster and Michael Fabio, you got the first 2 wins under your belts. Let's see, which one do we want to do next? This is another really good one, but it sort of just has to be very lightly, by the looks of it, taken to high polish. Could be wrong. Don't think I am, though. I don't think I am wrong. This one's got a great patina of color. On top of it, but my only worry is that that ends up being the only color on it, so you have to be very careful in polishing the top. All right, I'm done taking pictures of it. Thing is, taking some pretty stellar pictures. I could probably get a little bit wider or tighter. Maybe not. I just totally lost focus when I got that tight. Nope, there we go. Just takes a second for the autofocus to catch up on this generation of camera. Whereas the newer version that just came out, the AX700 series, its autofocus is supposed to be insanely awesome. Beautiful stone right here, great patina on top of it. I think take it right to the highest polish you can. I think you might even be able to just pull the rest of this little white chalcedony over here off of it and then maybe grind through the back to shape out the stone. That's what I'm thinking on this one. Oh, I didn't weigh it. I just dropped the stone and my scale. Who wants to give me $10 for this one? Putting it on a scale over here real quick. Get a weight on it. It's multicolor underneath the bronze. 23.9 carats. $23.9 carats. Probably going to pull by looking at it. I want to say a 7-carat finished stone out of it. Redman Prospect and says, "What's up, Caleko? How you doing, Redman Prospect?" And Minnesota Mike likes it for $10. $10 is the top bid right now. Give you another one, little wetting real quick. Getting it wet one more time. $10 is the bid at the moment. And if it's a dead silence for a while, I'm going to let this stone go for that $10. Thank you very much, Redman Prospecting. Just for your information, though, in the future, please hold all comments during bids. So I'm going to give this stone about 30 more seconds. If I don't catch another bid on it above $10, I'm going to let this stone go to Minnesota Mike for $10. Great potential in the stone. At the same time, looks like it needs a careful hand that knows how to work fire agate. It definitely has that look about it. Looks like a don't screw it up stone. Sure does. Got about 9 seconds left in this stone auction. It's gone for $10 in about 3 seconds. Minnesota Mike likes it and takes it. 10 bones. Scooting stuff all over the place. Hope everybody's 4th of July was safe for them. Mine was pretty safe. I put the most dangerous thing we had happen on video. At the same time, I had one of my Facebook friends that blew his shin in half with fireworks. So I hope everybody you know got out of there alive and didn't harm themselves too badly. This guy's leg damage was a little bit intense. Gots to be careful, man. Gotta respect the explosives. Just in case you're new here and you're thinking about bidding, if you're one of the 8 people that is possibly new, go ahead and take a screenshot of that right there. That's how you pay your bills early. If you pay early tomorrow before I get the mail out, then you will receive it in just a few days. 6 people in the room, from 8 down to 6. We're losing auction people. Oh no, I need better music. That's what the problem is. I'm telling you right now, I need better music. 7 people in the room. If you can hear any music, it's be the washer and dryer. I got a washer going. This is a really cool specimen. Keep it as a specimen if you want. Use it as a gemstone if you want. It's got a bunch of really cool areas going on with it. Could definitely use a finishing polish, as you can tell when I get it wet. See that green hiding underneath the bronze right there in the almost arm looking section of it. At the same time, there looks to be a clear stripe also right there. I could be wrong. Each stone is different. Each stone is unique, right? That's how that goes right there. Let me put it on a scale for you. Sell another stone for $5 or $10. Pretty little fire agate. Oh, those look like layers on the side. There might be much more to this stone than I first gave it credit for. 10 carats. Little 10 carat preform. It can be what you want. Oh, this is a steal at $5. It's really a $10 stone at least. So let's do it at $5. Who wants to give me $5 for this stone? Starting it at an odd time, but it really doesn't matter. Minnesota Mike likes it for $7. Michael DeFabio comes in for $5. Michael DeFabio comes in for $8. Ben Dover's here. How you doing, buddy? He likes it for $5. See, I finally get my lighting act together, and we're down to 6 people instead of 16 and 20. Top bid right now is $8 with Michael DeFabio. This is what this stone looks like dry. Now dry in my hands. Doesn't take long for him to dry out. Minnesota Mike likes for $9. It is a pretty little piece. Would take to an electroplating of gold on the bottom side really well. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I like gold, though. I personally like white gold, but that's a whole gold and rhodium plating thing that, yeah. So anyways, I'll put about 30 seconds on this stone. If I don't get another bid in 30 seconds, I'll let this one go for $9 to Minnesota Mike. Great stone, great price. That's what we're here for. A great stone at a great price. I mean rocks. You know I mean rocks. Although with the way I get demonetized recently and my videos are getting flagged at the moment by YouTube, you would think I was talking about other things that aren't just rocks that come out of the ground. $9 is a good bid, apparently, Minnesota Mike. This stone is yours for an ungodly low price of $9. Let me see. Crickhow Master asks, why am I getting flagged? Bend over says, what is YouTube saying? Well, they haven't really been saying anything. They've just been demonetizing the videos, and then they have the whole not suitable for some audiences. So because of that, they do the demonetization whole flagging on it. Not suitable for some advertisers. That's the word I'm looking for. Although I have to say that recently YouTube has been the least way that I've been getting paid. This stone's just fantastic. It's already screaming, just polish the top. Got to take that bit off of there, but besides that, this one's ready to go. Another little great stone. Preforms, man. Ready to be gemstones. Yes, they are. This one's so ready to go and make somebody some easy money. I don't even think there's anything in the V. Sorry, guys, I'm looking at it close up. I need to take some pictures of it with the other camera, too. Crickhow Master says it looks like Rudolph. I would actually take that top off of there because there's more gem color under it. It's 14 carats, but I'm thinking you're going to get a 9-carat stone out of this because you're going to end up lopping off. You're going to end up lopping off this side more than likely. I mean, it's very possible that the color runs down into the side, but if you want it to be a gemstone, that angle is probably going to have to go unless you find color and you turn it into like a hanging gemstone. But probably going to lose this piece right here and then some of that side, and then you're going to have a really fat ring stone that, as you can tell just with the finish that it has on it, which is not a very good one. Color really follows you on it. This on top, that red nose, that's not really red, although that's a nice red color, orange red right there. See if it's going to focus. That right there is plain agate you want to get rid of to get at that gem glowy agate underneath. Getting a few pictures. Thank you very much, Redman Prospecting. I don't know what you mean by clean, if you mean like as in the way that they look. I really appreciate that, although I have been seeing the flaws in a lot of my videos recently. This is a great stone. This is a fantastic stone. What was it again? 14 carats. I think it's going to be a 9-carat stone when it's done. Crickhow Master wants to give me 10 for it out the gate, but I want 20 to start with. Anybody want to give me 20 for this thing to start with? I haven't even gotten it wet yet. Minnesota Mike says 12 is good. Remember I was talking about setting it in gold? This one's ready for a ring stone right now. Buff it. Roundly clip the top off. Nobody wants to say 20. All right, I'll let the nature take its course then. The top bid is $12 with Minnesota Mike. Who's going to outbid Minnesota Mike at $12 for this stone? If you don't, you are a silly, silly person. $12 is the top bid for this amazing 20-something carat or 14 carat fire agate gemstone. All right, you guys don't think I'll let it go. I will. I will totally let this stone go. If I hadn't thought about it at 10 seconds later, but here's what I'll do. At the top of the minute, if I don't have a higher bid than $12, I'm going to let this stone go to Minnesota Mike. I believe it was Minnesota Mike for 12 bucks. Lag will not be a good excuse once it's gone. Red Band Prospecting, please hold all your comments until the end of auctions. 30 seconds left on this stone. $12 is the top bid. I appreciate that. I try to make that the way it is. 15 seconds left. $12 for this fire agate. Gem grade fire agate. Easy to finish fire agate. 13 says Michael DeFabio right at the wire. Getting it in there. I really appreciate that, Redman Prospecting. Minnesota Mike says 14. I try to focus on that because if you were to meet me in regular everyday life, I am definitely not near as clean. Michael DeFabio says 16. I let that slip every now and then on some of my videos, but 18 from Minnesota Mike. $18 is the bid right now. They don't get much better preformed and showy than this one right here. Somebody's going to watch this afterwards and going to swallow their tongue about watching it go for 18 bucks. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Michael DeFabio says he's out because he wasn't standing on those morals or standards. If I wasn't going to pay 20 before, I'm not going to pay 20 now. I'm going to give this stone 30 seconds of silence and let it go. Although I'm not going to be silent, I'm going to expect everybody else to be silent that doesn't want to bid on it. Only got 20 seconds left, and this stone will go for $18 to Minnesota Mike. They don't get much better or much more inexpensive. With a little bit of work, you can make a nice and fair profit. You can even sell it super cheap and still make a nice and fair profit. Congratulations, Mr. Mike. This one's yours. See, guys, finally doing something on a Saturday is coming to bite me in the butt. Luciano, do me a favor, run upstairs and grab the fan and bring it down here. That's what it is. Everybody had a dinner to go out to, or a Rockhound meeting to be at, or a, Rockhound meeting to be at. I'm supposed to show up at my place, my club, this month for the Rockhound meeting. I keep forgetting. Michael DeFabio says steel. Yes, it was. But you knew that when you put the thumbs down, man. Huh. Wonder why that one's in the pile. Wasn't really showing off that good. That's another great one right there. 16 people in the room. Little piece with something hidden underneath. Let me see what it shows up here. Maybe a bit of an orange stone. That's what this one looks like. This one looks like a bit of an orange stone. Thank you. Will you just back it up a bit that direction? Thank you. Seen this one on here before. This should end up being a monster. Should. Multi-layers, red, orange, and green. Weighs in heftily. Not quite so easy and preformed, but definitely showing you the potential out of the whole stone on one face. 3 colors right there, 75 carats. Showing orange and red and yellow and green in that area. And who knows how much more of it travels underneath. Looks like you got a bit of color over here too. Flashing right there. Let me get that wet, see what's going on there. We got 17 people in the room. We've been riding with 6 for so long. That's getting me all excited. Hello, 9 more people than our usual has been. And now I got that wet and I lost that flash that was over there. Whatever, that's the opposite of what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get it wet and it's supposed to flash even more. 75 carats, great color showing on this side. Yellow, green, red, orange. Who wants to give me 20 bucks for it? Nobody likes me starting at 20, huh? It's too high. 20 says Michael DeFabio. Nope, it's not too high. Got that nice red right there. Lots of colors showing up. 75 carats is going to end up being a nice one. 22 says Minnesota Mike. If you don't have carbon supplies, you should get one. Get some. 25 from Michael DeFabio. Should definitely get some carving supplies. Check out my specimen cleaning playlists. Bid right now is at $25 with Michael DeFabio in the lead. Mr. DeFabio has a website that I have in my other phone. .weebly.speedco. $27 says Minnesota Mike. Me, I'm giggling because of how many times we've gone over what Mr. DeFabio's website is. For me not to have it down by heart now is just sort of funny, to tell you the truth. Right now I'm taking some pictures of this stone, so you're getting a bit of a second. I don't want to forget and then put it away. Oh, that was a horrible shot. So what I am noticing about this thing, oh, that's better. That shakes way less. Never mind. I'm going to stop that complaint I was just going to do. Super cool. If I don't have another bid here in the next 30 seconds, this stone is going to go away to Minnesota Mike for $27. I was paying attention to my other camera, taking some shots of this one. I'm in camera mode on my video camera. Sort of a testing out thing. Michael DeFabio comes in at 28. We know great gem grade color when we see it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm actually really hesitant to get the AX700 because of its photo quality is actually worse than this one that I have here. $28 is the top bid at the moment. I've been burning my brain with information about cameras for the last little while, so it's been a big study. Got a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, this stone's going to go to Michael DeFabio for $28. Got all of about 20 seconds left of that 30-second clock. Beautiful stone from Opal Hill Fire Agate Mine. Dug it out of the ground myself. You know, that like makes the value like 100 times more than it would be if anybody else dug it out of the ground, right? Michael DeFabio likes it so much he's taking it home. $28 is the winning bid right there. Congratulations, Mr. DeFabio. You got a fantastic stone. Alrighty, the paperwork's all done on that one. Cribs notes are put away and envelope is stacked. Let's see what else I got in this little goodie pile right here, because I went through it before I actually put it out, and there was a whole bunch of good stuff in it. Another one of those nice preforms. Nice fat ringstone in it. Michael DeFabius is funny about the website. Oh, I am now using my good phone. I can't actually look it up on this or I'll lose the screen. And I don't know where my cheap phone is that I would typically look it up on, but I don't have it here with me at the moment. So sort of SOL. Yeah, you just gotta spell it without the, the actual dots. Anyways, maybe they're hyped to all that noise. This one weighs in at 14.2 carats. Little to no waste. Great magnification. White chalcedony on top. Looks like very metallic colors. Red and green. Maybe some bronze. Getting it wet again. It's not quite as super amazing as the other one, but you're definitely going to make a lot of money on it. We'll start this one off at 10 bucks. Who wants to give me 10 bucks at this one? While they're thinking about it, I'm going to take me a couple of pictures. I think I should get a little bit tighter on the shot, maybe. Although, I guess the farther I am away, the less the camera probably picks up me wiggling. Whoops. Backed up a little bit more than I wanted to. Cool, cool. What's the bid at right now? Quick Cal Master comes in for $10. This is not one you pass up for 10 bones. Ready to go ringstone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Easy to do. Lots of dark agate. Maybe even get a double-sided stone out of it, but I wouldn't, because it's totally asking to be a ring stone. Yes, it is. $10 is the bid right now. 12 says Michael DeFabio. Came in there right at the time I was thinking about putting a clock on it. $12 is Michael DeFabio's top bid at the moment. Hopefully you guys aren't picking up too much wind from the fan I have over here, but these lights, they get hot, although I do have this lighting situation down with this phone, that's for sure. And with my other camera. My other camera loves this lighting. It doesn't need a flash like the phone does. Top bid is $12 right now. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I'm going to let this stone go to Michael DeFabio for 12 bucks. These are the steals, all 17 people in the room. We be hooking it up. Yes, we do. I got them rocks for you. Yep. About 7 seconds left. Congratulations, Mr. DeFabio. You take another amazing steal home. $16 people in the room. How you doing, 16 people? Mr. DeFabio, you won that one for $12. I mean, these ones are so easy to carve gemstones out of. They're selling so cheap right now, I'm sort of kicking myself. I should just be putting these in a lot. Actually, not really, because I'm picking the lowest price I'm really willing to let them go at. Yeah, you guys are here all the time. You be buying good stuff. I be selling good stuff. And it keeps me from having to post a bunch of stuff on the auction or on the website and then actually having to chase down the boxes, although I'm going to do that soon too. This is a pretty little raspberry looking one. Gorgeous preforms are selling for nothing though. Great dark agate the whole way through. Nice little piece of fire agate right there. Nice little piece of fire agate right here. This one I think has... Is that the one that had all that? No, I don't see that purple on it. I like that other preform better. Is that the one? Or was this the one? Yeah, I like this one better. It's got like a saginite bloom on the side of it right here. Cal Master's in for 10. I'm guessing 12 carats on this one, and it's all stone. That's what I'm thinking. Cal Master, call it a raspberry. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. You're right on the same wavelength as me. Comes in at 10 carats on the dot, and it's going to cut out at just below that. No waste on it at all. Great size for a ring stone. $10 is the top bid right now. If you want it, you got to say something. Everybody who pays their bills is welcome to bid. You know how that goes. And if I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I will let this stone go for 10 bucks. 12 bucks says Minnesota Mike likes it for $12. Crick Cal Master likes it for 15. Stumbling over my tongue for a minute. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. $15 is the bid at the moment. And if I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I'll let this stone go for 15 bucks to Crick Cal Master. $15 seconds left. Beautiful little raspberry selling for 15 bucks. Great little ring stone. Very little work needed. 18 says Tamara Anderson. Minnesota Mike has a $16 bid, but he's just a hair too late to get that $16 bid in there in time. Or low. Low is the word I meant. I don't know why I keep saying things I don't actually mean. $16 is below 18. That's all that is. Tamara Anderson's in the lead with an $18 bid. Got a 30-second clock on it. Taking a drink. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, we'll let this stone go for 18 bucks to Tamara Anderson. 20, says Crick Cow Master. Good bid. Get it in there before you accidentally get blocked or lose signal or it lags out or because that stuff happens. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. $20 is the bid right now with Crick Cow Master. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I will let this stone go. Got about 25 seconds left on that. $20 being the top bid. Beautiful little 10-carat ring stone. Some of them just scream to be put. Some of them just scream to be put in wax and then cast in gold or silver. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. $20 is a good bid, Crick Cow Master. Congratulations. I'll put that in the... Whoa, bumping y'all back. Put that in the envelope for you. $17 people in the room. If you're one of the new people and you're thinking about bidding, make sure you take a screenshot of this information right here so you have it for your shipping and paying information tomorrow if you decide to win some auctions tonight. I didn't know how to end what I was saying right there, so I made it sound as uncomfortably accurate as possible is a good way to put that one. There's another gorgeous one. It's got that massive magnification on it. I shouldn't even be selling this one. I should just finish this one out and send it to one of my viewers, tell you the truth. Look at that magnification on that stone. It's amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's it weighing at? Gold and green all over the top. 11 carats. I then want to say if this is 11 carats at the finished stone, it's probably going to be 6, 7 carats. Maybe a little bit. Oh, wait. Probably more than that. Maybe like 9 carats, because that color carries all over down to the edge. So like 8, 9 carats will be the finished stone on this one. Lots of greens and orange. Great reflectiveness on it. Start this one off at 20 bucks. Guaranteed money makers. Hard to screw this one up. Super bright colors all over it. Orange and yellow and green. Those are the big three showing up right now. And if I catch dead silence for another 20 seconds, I will put this one in my private stash and I will cut it for one of my viewers. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. This will go to one of my patrons. Got about 10 seconds left. I'm happy to keep it. Mine. Woohoo! Put that one somewhere that I'm going to end up losing it if I do that. I just got to put it in this bin with everything else. Nobody wanted that one for 20 bucks. Tamara Anderson comes in with $20, just a hair second too late. You should have spoke earlier, Tammy. Thing was highway robbery at $20. Yes, it was. Let me look at this one. See how I think this one's going. This is a multi-level beauty. Little bit of carving on this one, and you're going to get some amazingness, it looks like. Bend over says, sell it to her. Tamara Anderson says, a lot of lag. Let me take a shot of this one. Get up close to it. Maybe I'll bring it back. Pretty happy to get it myself though, guys. Tell you the truth. That one's going to be such a cakewalk to carve compared to the other two I'm working on right now. Which I have to get my other guys done. I keep forgetting to finish his out first. I keep meaning to have everybody's done by Monday. But I need to get this one guy's that won the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Because every week he puts a message on a video asking if it's done yet, and it hasn't been done yet. 14.35 carats. Great gem grade hiding underneath what looks like a bronze with some other colors on top. Who knows what the layers give us. And those are underneath this yellow and white and brown that's on top. Big piece. Still has some matrix on it. 20 says Michael DeFabio. He sees the potential in this stone. A little bit of a crackle in that bronze right there. But I'd rather get that constant gem grade that's right there also. $20 is the bid, and this one's a little bit too big to be a ring. Maybe not. Guess that sort of depends on how it ends up finishing out. I think it's going to be a great stone. If I don't catch another bid for 40 seconds, I'll let this stone go for 20 bucks to Michael DeFabio. It is a steal, but this one takes a little bit of work to get the good stuff out. It's got a little bit of the agate covering it. It's not really showing all that great color on top. Got to go through it to get at it. But you can really see how it's sort of poured over. How that's hidden underneath. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. 15 seconds left. This stone's going to go for 20 bucks to Mr. DeFabio. Congratulations, Mr. DeFabio. Let me put this one on your list. Don't get too caught up by one good stone, guys. I will have more good stones that come out. There are plenty of times where I am upset about selling some of the stuff I do, but because I put it on camera, I sell it anyways. All right, that one's put on the books. That monster blue we sold last week, that one was one of those that the whole time I was rattling it off and selling it, I was like, no. The gemmies are gazer. I did find that nephrite rocks, he says. Now nephrite is like green and sort of looks like jade, right? It is jade. Ah. I thought it was similar to jade, but I hadn't actually looked it up, so I have, I was still on the... That's why I asked. That's why I asked, man. Know what I'm saying, man? Like, that's why I asked. 15 people in the room. Jason Maldonado says he's got an Amazonite. It's green. Dark blue lavender. Cool. Sounds like some cool jade. And this definitely looks like fire agate. Not really sure about what's going on besides what we see, though. Would hope to see another color or two, because it looks like there's some bands that have gone through. Yeah, stuff is selling so inexpensively. There are some lines right there. Look at that. I hesitate to even put this one up right now. Yeah, I'll sell that like in a lot or something. Put that in one of the lots I'm planning on putting online, so I can take a week or two off from the online auction sales and get some stuff online. I'm also, since my Oregon plans got canceled, I'm trying to figure something else out, either with still going to Oregon or getting some wheels and doing something else closer to the home base I'm in. Ooh, this looks like a freaking gorgeous preform. This has got all those yummy looks of another great little ringstone. That's just dry and it looks like that. Cool stone, let's get it wet. Oh yeah. Great looking rock right here. Nice level changes on the layers. 12 says Crit Cal Master. I'll get a weight on it now that we got an opening bid. Might as well have a weight on it. Seven carats. Not much to lose on this. Shape out the bottom a little bit. Get it ready to sit the way you want. And polish it. Go straight to polish on top. I would use like a 6 and a 1200 at max to get this soft finish off this top right here where this white is. And where the green and red is right there, it's already showing through. I wouldn't want to take that off too much. So this piece I would totally like use some Nova points straight away on, but try not to hit any sharp edges or anything, because then that just digs into your Nova points and makes them go away faster. $12 is the opening bid. It's been dead silent for a while. You want to get your bid in if you can. I'll put a 30-second clock on this right now. If I don't catch another bid higher than $12, I will let this gorgeous stone run away with Crit Cal Master for the price of a drink in a overpriced bar or a strip club. Minnesota Mike says $14, and hell, that's definitely about the same price as a strip club drink. Minnesota Mike likes for 15. Funny thing is, my wife is still going to Oregon, and she's going to spend all the time at my favorite strip club because they serve the amazing $5 and $10 steaks there. Great steaks, the Acropolis. Don't even go for the girls, just go for the steaks. Yep, $15 is the bid right now on this rock. Leave some matrix on this one, doesn't matter. Get my thumb out of the way. $15 is the top bid. This is a screaming demon right here. If you let this one go, you will be sorry for letting it go when you see what comes out of it. But that is just fine if that's what happens, because that's what happens sometimes. Michael DeFabio is the top bidder at $15, and I'm going to put a clock on this stone right now. So if I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, this stone will sell to Michael DeFabio for $15. And it's a fantastic gemstone that is going to be simple to finish and is going to give you a lot more than you see. Cricket Master likes it for 16. $16 is the bid. Tamara Anderson comes in at $18. New high bidder. This is one of those amazing ones. It's showing us it's amazing hidden in there. Just needs to be worked out just right. Sometimes I can't tell if it's a line or a crack or a hair. I don't feel anything there, but I can see that on camera. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But sometimes they polish out and they're just on the top color, which, I mean, for this, I wouldn't like that either. So I just go ahead and leave that there. Anyways, let me see what the top bid is. $18 is the top bid right now. I'm going to let this stone go for $18 if I don't catch another bid on it in the next 30 seconds. Even as a polished specimen, it's amazing. $19 says Cricket Master, and so did Michael DeFabio. Both of them came in with a $19 bid. Cricket Master is in the lead with that $19 bid, though. He definitely got it in there first on my screen. I don't know about yours, people, but it was definitely first on my screen. $19 is the high bid with Cricket Master in the lead. Beautiful little stone, even to the naked eye. It's a gorgeous little stone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. $19 is the bid that's in the lead. I'm going to put another one of those clocks on it here in just a second. Beautiful to hold, easy to finish. 30-second clock on it. $19 is the top bid. Going to let this beautiful stone walk out the door for 19 bucks to whoever the top bidder is, Michael DeFabio. He'll get another gorgeous stone to put in the collection or work and finish. Either way, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, I tell you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Super easy preform. Congratulations, Mr. DeFabio. The clock ran out, and I just didn't quite pay attention to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Cricket Master, not Mr. DeFabio. Cricket Master was the lead bidder. Slip of the tongue, reading the bottom name on there. Put that in there. Cricket Master, $19. I don't even remember if I remembered to take some pictures of that one originally. I hope I did, because I already put it away. I did already put that one away. Let's see, what's this one look like? Cool little fire agate with some nice little gem colors showing on top already, but doesn't have a lot under that. That green looks like what's underneath the bronze right immediately. Whoa. Bumping the camera all over. 14 people in the room. Beautiful green flash up in the top. I believe there's more green flash underneath that bronze layer. But I think those are the only two layers of color that are in this stone. I've been wrong before. 10 carats it comes in at. Great thing about a lot of these stones from Opal Hill is there's not a whole bunch of waste. But there's not a lot hidden either. Sort of a double-sided stone. Who wants to start this stone off at $5? $5, 10 carats. Flat and big. Thin, I should say. Not flat. Mr. DeFabio likes it for $5. Make sure you guys keep me informed on, how the wind and sound and if anything's getting sort of unbearable, or if you're somebody that's lagging really hard and you're one of the bidders that's been bidding. Keep me informed of that stuff and I'll try and take whatever you're telling me into account. Got a 30-second clock on this stone. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I'll let this stone go for $5 to Michael DeFabio. Yes, I will. I'll sell it to Mr. DeFabio for 5 bones. Got about 8 seconds left in that. Congratulations, Mr. DeFabio. It's a steal. Oh, all right, that's put away. That's put on the list. Somebody came and purchased my daughter's car for super cheap today. That was good. I'm happy it's going to be gone in just a couple of days. This is such a tiny little piece with a little bit of red in it. I'm going to put this in a lot for somebody too. Sell that in a lot, sell this in a lot. This is too cool to let it go for too cheap. I'll just put that over there. What I mean by that is I don't even think you guys will like it that much, and I have liked this thing since I first pulled it out of the ground. And Namagul, man. And Nabi. Got a nice orange in it on this one. Do another little $5 bid on that one. Nobody else bids on it. I'll let it go for $5. It's got a little bit of fire already showing in it. Stuff's hidden, man. 27 carats. It's thick. Could have 2 pieces in there. Might just have one large one that's connected and I can't see how. With some rock covering it. Who wants to give me $5 for this? 12 people in the room. I definitely appreciate those people that come in and just hit the thumbs up button, hang out for a minute, and then leave. They're still pretty cool people. Crick Cow Master will take the risk on a $5 holler right here. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And if I don't catch another bid for 25 seconds, I'll let this stone go for $5. That way I'm not wasting a minute and a half on one little rock. becomes sort of like reading the room as a DJ, just with rocks instead of music. And you can't really see the people. You can only see their text messages. $5 to Crit Cal Master. Congratulations. I'll put this one on the list for you. Boop. So did anybody want SunStones tonight? We only got a few people that are really bidding on some stuff. Is there anybody tonight that wanted some SunStones? If nobody did, then no big deal. I won't even break them out. If they did, I will break out a couple of lots at least. Oh, being that it looks like the Opal Hill Fire Agate mine will not be open to customers at all this year, this next season, at least not, publicized at all, that's for sure, to customers, and I'll be out there digging by myself and then doing other videos at other places. That's the good thing, though, is it'll open me up for doing some other stuff, because I have some people in the area now that I know, and I have some volunteer buddies that come out and stuff, so I can still keep an eye on the mine without actually having to be there 24/7. Sandy Brown says it's too quiet in here. Crit Cow Master put a $5 bid on this little chunky chunk I got in my hand right here. Probably just guessing that even though you can't see anything flashing, it's probably going to be good anyways, and he's probably right. So I'll sell it to him for $5 if he wants it for $5. Nobody else wants to say anything about that for the next 30 seconds, and I'll let this stone go for $5 to Crit Cal Master. Jason Maldonado says, how's your hands? Have you seen my collection on Instagram? This stone is up for $5. I only got about 20 seconds left, so I'm going to let this sell to Crit Cal Master for $5. I have not actually been on Instagram at all. Jana Clark's in the room. She likes it for $6. Welcome, Jana. As a bunch of other people in the room go, oh! I have not actually been spending any time on Instagram except for the Instagram lives I did. And $6 is the bid right now on this stone. And I really should, but with the way Facebook has me sometimes, I'm sort of hesitant to really get involved in any sort of social media platform, except for just putting some pictures or videos out there or something like that. $6 is the bid right now with Jana Clark in the lead. Got a little bit of color showing on the back end of the stone right there, a little bit of orange. Should have started a clock on it right there already, but I'll just give it that next 20 seconds and we'll run that clock till the top of the minute. So if I don't catch another bid at the top till the top of the minute, then this stone right here will sell for $6 to Jana Clark. If you like it, you can argue about that just by placing a bid up there. And there's Crit Cal Masters saying he does have a problem. He would like to keep the stone. He will put $7 out there for it. Now it's at least showing a little bit of potential on the edge. Besides all that dark agate and being from a place where I dug it out of the ground. Yeah, because anywhere I dig has the good stuff, man. Or at least I told you it didn't. I sure did. To keep these auctions flying, Jana Clark comes in with an $8 bid. Good timing for her to come in with an $8 bid to keep the auction flying, because I was going to put a clock on it. We'll do that whole minute clock thing. That way, if somebody bids by 30 seconds, I'm still just going to keep that clock rolling on past it. Bid right now is at $8 with Jana Clark. I don't even think I weighed it. Did I weigh this stone? 19 carats it comes in at. 19 carats, it is a bid of $8, and we got 30 seconds left. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, I will sell this stone for $8 to Jana Clark. Too much rock dust on my material, man. Got about 10 seconds left in this auction. It's going to be over for $8. In about 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. You know, that's a Beastie Boys line, right? Now the camera doesn't want to work for me, so it's not so close up. There we go. That's a little bit better. Congratulations, Jana Clark. Welcome to the list. $8. How are your adventures going? You still out in the wilds digging for rocks? She said, nope, I'm home and glad to be. Crickell Master said I got my raspberry before Jana got here. Oh, that's funny and extremely true, right? Yep. There's a few people that are like, yes, I'm glad I got that stuff. Jana Clark's home. Does that mean you would like me to put your box in the mail this Monday, Jana? Anita Phillips says, I am lagging bad. She is scared to say anything. Anita, if you are lagging bad, the best thing you can do is if you see a stone you actually like, put the number out there that you are most willing to pay for it. Just put that number out that's like, this is the most I'm willing to pay. And if anybody outbids this, I am not going to take that stone home no matter what. And then if you put that number out, and let it go. It's no biggie. That's what I would do at least. Cool, Jana. I will mail your box off this Monday. And speaking of that, if you are one of those people that paid for your auctions on Tuesday or late on Monday night last week, then your items did not get shipped yet. You will not have to pay for shipping this week. Everything will be shipped in one box, both last week's auctions and this week's auctions. So I did not make it back out to the post office a second time. I only made it out one time this week. Let's see what this one's doing, besides not focusing for me. Great patina on the outside. Get some color showing up in it. Let's get it wet and see what it looks like. I'm about to just pour a whole handful of fire agate bucket. You know what? That's what I am going to do. I'm going to back this camera up just a hair. I'm going to put this out of the way. Oh! Dropping stuff on the ground. Somebody said something. Okay, that should be way more fire agate than we can deal with tonight. I just pushed out there. It should be. Put this down. I had a couple pieces hit the ground. Somebody asked something about the new vlogging camera. It is taking some still shots right now of the fire agate as I'm auctioning it off. When I have some good pieces, it's taking some still shots to possibly put on the website. This is a good piece to get some still shots of. Comes out looking like that, and then you can also see the banding on the sides of it. Really good. Honor Prospector wonders if I could broadcast these on Twitch too. Yes, that is possible. I've been looking into that sort of stuff, but not just for this, but for lapidary and for learning about getting my live streaming better and how to hook up like this camera I have here and to broadcast. And I've learned a lot about that recently, to tell you the truth. And there are a couple of different services, but only one of the services can you broadcast on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. And that's pretty awesome. At the same time, it's a $600 piece of software, which in this scenario, that piece of software sort of pays for itself. But the learning, me and learning right now, I'm learning so many different things that it's been giving me a stinking headache. Crick Master knows where to start on this piece. I'm almost done taking pictures of it. Opening bid is $20 with Crick Master. I am taking pictures of it wet. Michael DeFabio likes it for 21. Beautiful red patina showed up as soon as I got this thing wet. Wait till you guys see it up close. All right, I got plenty of pictures on my other camera for it. Beautiful patina on top. Lots of bands on the sides. Top color is not going to be the only one. I believe Michael DeFabio is in the lead right now with a $21 bid. $20 is the top bid right now. Crick Master comes in with 25, letting him know he's serious. I am not playing around. I tell you what, from one camera to the other, the colors are different. Michael DeFabio says thumbs down. We'll let this stone go for about another 30 seconds. If I don't catch another bid in about 30 seconds, this stone will sell to Crick Master for $25. I'm just finishing taking up a couple of pictures. I just learned how to get the autofocus to tap on the screen. No matter how fast I'm moving this stone around, the autofocus is really tracking it really good. Congratulations, Crick Master. You got about 2 seconds left. Make sure nobody sneaks it in. And yep, you're a winner. Let me put this in your package, or on the list and stuff. So I've been learning about live streaming and how to hook up this camera wirelessly to servers I have that aren't going to cost me $600 right now to get up and running. I mean, because in all honesty, live streaming is great, and I want to bring you guys the best service I possibly can on both of those aspects. But being able to do professional grade productions are really is where I'm interested in out in the field more. I've had good productions right now so far, especially with what I've been working with, but I really want to get to that pro grade. This camera helps, but it really doesn't have a big enough sensor to truly look cinematic. But looking good and looking cinematic, you know. Cool, cool. That one's put away too. Something Speedco, my MP, he said. Not sure exactly what that is. Cool stone right here I just pulled out. Looks like it got caught in a section of the tumbler and just got eaten up when it was in the tumbler. Great stone all along here though. put a weight on it. Get rid of that, and there's your stone. You know what? Scratch that. This is not what I think it is. This has to be one that I worked at some time, or somebody worked at some time, which I have to say me, because I swear I see tool marks on this thing. I swear up and down I see tool marks on this thing. Modern Prospector said, I really enjoyed your vlog format. To be completely honest, I was not expecting to like the vlogging idea, but I don't understand that sentence, but you something me wrong. The 4th of July freak out video was low-key hilarious. Good, I'm glad that's what you thought of it. Jason Maldonado said great drone footage. Right, I didn't even get any drone footage in that video even though I was talking about it. I'm glad you guys liked it. This stone is not what I thought it was, meaning it's still a great stone. If you guys want to bid on it, I'm going to auction it to you. But this is a stone that I have worked on before. It has to be, because I'm convinced I see tool marks. Absolutely convinced I see tool marks running on here. Jana Clark says $5. She's trying to get a steal, guys. Don't let her steal this thing for $5. I don't want to let you steal this for $5, Jana Clark. But okay, opening bid $5. Crick Cow Master says $8. It's definitely one I've worked before. It's tool marks. There's tool marks on it. That color's got to go in that divot and run across. Modern Prospector's here. He likes it for 12. Looks better when it's wet. Jana Clark comes in at 14. Did I even give you a weight on it? $16 carats. Tamara Anderson likes it for $20. Definitely the level it should be at with the color that's already showing. Wish I would have realized it was a one that I had already worked on. I might not have put it out for auction. 25 says Jana Clark. At the same time, it does have some great colors that are peeking out of it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Tamara Anderson likes it for $29. Just by that section right there, you got a good, it's the right level, the right thickness. $29 is the top bid right now. 30 says Jana Clark. Tamara Anderson likes it for 32. Opal Hill Fire Agate. Jana Clark's going to let it go at $32. I'm pretty sure we're not going to have anybody else bid on it, but I'm still just going to let it go ahead and crease for the next 30 seconds. We'll walk the dog up to the top of the minute. Walking the doggy till the top of the minute. Let this stone go. Sure is a pretty one. Got a good eye, Tamara Anderson. You know what I should do is I should take a couple pictures of it because I didn't do that yet, and that'll kill the time. Tell you what, even though this camera, as Modern Prospect was asking about this camera, it only has a 2/3 size sensor, and the newer one has a 1-inch sensor, which is a much better sensor. But for what this camera does, and being that I can get 2 of these cameras for the price of 1 of those cameras, pretty happy with it. All right, one more shot with it all glowy and wet. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Let me put this one in the 18 people in the room. Tamara Anderson, you won that last one. That is your first win of this weekend I have you down for. That was a good stone to get in on, though. Oh, if I can end up figuring a way to swing it, I still would like to go out to Oregon. Although I would like to do another trip to where I'm going out to getting some SunStones and getting some, yay! Congratulations! To where I'm getting some SunStones and getting some Montana sapphires before the end of the season. So hopefully I could enact my idea I want to do out here later on. Here's another smoker I got right here. So if I could figure that out, that would make me really happy. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to figure it out yet, but I'm not one of those people that really easily gives up on things. I'm more one of those people that bends and rearranges and you know, bides my time and figures out a better way to get what I want type of thing. And unfortunately, originally I'd sort of piggybacked on somebody else's trip to go out to Oregon was the plan, and because of circumstances, that's just not possible at all anymore. Which, the part that sucks is that we're wasting the ticket. Non-refundable points ticket, you know, miles and stuff. 8.9 carats this one weighs in at. This is definitely going to be a careful carver. Super thin, but it's all agate on top. Oh, we talked about all that before I put it up. Look, is that a saginite bar in there? Look at that cylinder. You're good, Michael DeFabio. I have no idea what's going on too, but you can have time with me. It's no problem, buddy, until we figure out what the deal is. So this is a super cool stone. The color is underneath of the white and orange that's coating the top of it right here. Color's underneath that, as you can tell with over on these edges. Cal Master likes this one for $14 to start off with. These stones just get right down to the business. Luis Gutierrez is here. He likes it for $15. Let me get it wet. Show you what it's going to look like. A little bit of shine. Pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. It's going to take a nice fine hand and some good tools to clean it up properly. But once it's cleaned up properly, it's too big for your hand, really. I mean, it's a gaudy ring. If you're going to put a ring on that big, you might as well just back it in a nice, something a little bit thicker and harder maybe, and then put it into a necklace. That's what I would do. That cylinder bubble right there is awfully strange to me, though. It's the first time I've sort of seen that in fire agate. To where it's like, you know, a straight up cylinder. Yep, that's a new one on me, that shape right there. What is the bid at right now? $20 is the bid with Crit Cal Master. I should have started a clock at the top of this minute, but instead I'll start it at the 32nd point. So here in about 30 seconds, we're going to start the 30-second clock. Oh yeah, there's some blue shining in there. Where's Bend Over when he likes those blues? Maybe I was getting too much of a shine. Got a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch another bid higher than $20 in the next 20 seconds, This stone will sell the Crickcal Master for $20. Knew I saw something in there. I knew I wasn't crazy. I wasn't crazy. I just had to get it at the right line and angle to see it. Red and green and blue. Oh my, just in that one section showing off. Yes, it is, but I do believe this auction's over to Crickcal Master for $20. That's a great stone, buddy. Yeah, so my son was cool with it. My son was cool with it specifically because if you watch that video close enough, what you'll find is you see the point where everything got initialized in the beginning. I caught the very beginning of the whole thing that got him all bent out of shape. And so since I caught the very beginning of what got him bent out of shape and it proved the point of what he was trying to say. Oh, I totally meant to take pictures of that one, and I don't think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. And since it proved the point of what he was trying to say on why he was getting all bent out of shape, then that was part of the reason he was totally okay with the video being posted up, because he felt a little bit vindicated in that his buttons were being pushed maliciously. Which me and him have that in common. There are certain things that if you know us, then you know our buttons can be pushed like that. We can be pushed to certain canned negative responses. So, you know, who's really the asshole in that situation? The guy who's blowing up or the guy who was like, hey, watch this? Tamara Anderson said, I saw you had a new payment address. Tamara, you can still use the same payment address, but definitely since you asked, I'll put this information up in case we have any new bidders also. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And this is just also getting people prepared for the new website that we're working on. I believe I found my head webmaster person. He knows so much more about this stuff than I do. I've been trying to get in contact with one of my old friends who's super amazing at this stuff, but he's been too busy to hit me back, which doesn't surprise me too much. He's got baby and family and a super killer job that pays him a lot of money, so he's got to take care of his stuff. I have a great little pizza pie piece right here I just picked up. It's got some more fantastic colors in it. Another one that's just ready to be finished out and then put into something. Literally a piece of pizza. Modern Prospector says all of that info and a timer can be set up on OBS. It can be set up on OBS. There's actually two other live stream services that are better than OBS, though. One of them where you can stream on all three platforms at exactly the same time with a 2-second lag, which that's pretty awesome. 9.30 carats, but this thing is going to lose almost no carat weight whatsoever. It's just going to be a brush it up into a finished stone. Let me get a couple of pictures of it. Janet Clark puts $10 bid on it immediately. Getting a couple of pictures off of your guys' camera side at the moment. Out of your guys' camera side at the moment. Now let me get it wet. I can't remember the name of them, but one of them came with my computer. Cool, cool. Here we go. Janet Clark put a bid in immediately of $10. Minnesota Mike came in with 12. You can see different layers. There is a lot of color in this piece. This piece has a ton of color bars all just smashed on top of each other. Jana Clark likes it for 15. That pizza pie that, heck, I will bet you this one's got some blue and purple hidden inside of it. I'll bet it does. Luis Gutierrez says 16. Jana Clark goes in at 17. $17 is the top bid at the moment for this beautiful piece of pizza. I will have another piece of this slice. I actually have about 4 pieces of what this came off of. It's really distinct looking stuff. But I have about 4 pieces of it, and here I didn't show you the sides of it like I guess I should have. That's why it's got so much color in it. Look at all those Saginite underneath those bars peeking up. Minnesota Mike comes in at $20. It doesn't get too much more top grade than this one right here when it's peeking out like that. Got that sitting on top, just needs a little bit of a dust up. And the other side's not so amazing as the Saginite as the first side I showed you. Still pretty fantastic though. $20 is the top bid at the moment. 22, I'm sorry, with Jana Clark in the lead. Which Jana Clark's only about $2 over what I should have started this auction at. Hard to mess with this one. Yes, it is. Great piece of pizza, $22 is the top bid. I'm going to put a 30-second clock on and get this auction rolling again. So you have about 30 seconds to type and click and hit enter if you would like to pay a little bit more than $20 for this stone. Tons of color, maybe a couple of rocks. Turn it into a ring stone and I don't know, another stone of some kind, maybe 2 necklaces. $22, Jana Clark, you're a winner. That's highway robbery. My gloves were not wanting to grab the tape on that one. Jana Clark, $22 in the bank. Got 19 people in the room. I'm doing pretty fantastic. Thank you for asking. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Modern Prospector's talking about his streaming platform that he uses that came on his Asus ROG, which I got a similar computer, but it's an MSI. But it does have, oh, I can't remember the suite on it for live streaming, but I've been checking it out. And the problem is hooking up a good camera that's not just a webcam. Ooh, that's a nasty one right there. And I can't remember the one that came on it though, but it's on the MSI, and I've been learning about it, and it's like the second best streaming platform out there, and it's a small monthly fee or a lifetime membership. Pretty good looking stone right here. Lots of layers with lots of colors. That's what that's telling me. Big fan on the side. That's where the bands are supposed to be. Seeing that much inverted color on the side where the bands are supposed to be is pretty cool. I say there's a fantastic stone in here. Green, yellow, and orange dots all on the side. I should get a couple of close-ups with my other camera, which I've bumped all over the place now. I swear it's super clean in my screen, and then every time it goes to take a picture, I would swear it makes it a little bit blurry to take the shot. Like it's auto-focusing and making it a little bit blurry. There we go. That's what I should do. It still does it. Whatever. All right. $10 says Jana Clark. That's really, really low. But that's really, really okay. Somebody else, you got a bid on this. Can't be letting this screaming demon go for $20 or $10. $20 makes me feel a little bit better, but I still think that's a little bit of a highway robbery because we're only seeing what's going to be on the side. I got a feeling it's going to be like that, but like lightning, amazing colors all through it. Jana Clark says, okay, 20. That doesn't surprise me either. No, it doesn't. $20 is the bid right now with Jana Clark. It's going to be a monster when it's done. I like putting them on my finger as a relative figuring out size thing. And the dark of where that's sitting is running all along there. So like the size of my thumbnail, I think you're going to have an amazingly glowing, hardcore stone the size of my thumbnail. That's what I think. That's my opinion on that one. And I don't think I'm going to catch another bid. If we don't have another bid in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to let this stone go for $20 to Jana Clark. Highway robberies, man. But it's okay. It's okay. I can deal with it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm getting better at dealing with stuff when it doesn't always go my way. So is my son. Congratulations, Jana Clark. $20 is a steal, but you are such a regular, amazing customer. If anybody deserves some steals, it would be you. I tell you what, too, Jana, when you get your package, you have so many envelopes with gorgeous rocks to open up. I mean, sheesh, you have a whole bunch of amazing rocks to peel open. 16 people in the room. Yes, yes, you will. I will be so busy, she says. This looks like it might be something really cool. Yeah, it's got a big old break in it. It's got a big old fracture, and it's probably mud on that side. Not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Modern Prospector says Christmas at the Clark house. And she said it for sure will be. Another good bit of stone showing right on the top with some good greens. Looks like when it came out of the ground, it got broken on that edge right there, but that just shows us how many bands are in it, which it's got a bunch of promising bands of dark in there with more color. You can see it reflecting right in the line right there where that lime green is. You can see that orange. That's a different band of color along the line. This is a good piece of agate. Good carver's piece of agate right here, nice and big. $85 carats. Modern Prospector of Christmas required brainstorming design ideas and hours of grinding, right? 85 carats, but who knows what is underneath this almost caliche, but not quite, this white agate that's really just sort of loose but can completely cover up great colorful pieces of agate. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And that's white opal, huge hunks of opal inside this 85 carat piece. 85 carats on this piece. Who wants to start me off at 10 bucks? Starting them cheap. 17 people in the room. It's always a little bit better when you guys fight over a minute. $10 starting bid, 85 carat monster. $10 says Michael DeFabio. He knows a good deal when he sees one. 12 says Grizzly71. How you doing, Grizz? Using my other camera, get that autofocus to work so I can get a picture or two of this piece before I end up selling it. Maybe it'll end up on the website. $15 says Minnesota Mike. Haley Andrews comes in with a $13 bid, just a little bit below Minnesota Mike. Michael DeFabio comes in with an $18 bid. Getting around to where it should be, aren't we? And I am figuring out how to use this screen on this other, whoops, that wasn't what was supposed to happen. Let me scoot in and give you guys some attention. $18 is the top bid right now. $18 is the top bid right now, and I am done screwing with the other camera. Got me some good shots. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 19 says Minnesota Mike. I got a feeling somebody's going to have something really good come screaming out of this thing. Like, what if all that dark crawls underneath that opal and goes to right over here? What if? That's possible. It is possible, and that opal comes right out. That stuff just burns right out of here. It's like some of the softest opal you've ever run into. It's got so much air in it. $19 is the top bid right now with Minnesota Mike in the lead. Everybody stuck their toes in the water on this stone. Going to give it that 30-second clock. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, we will let this stone go to the top bidder right now, which is Minnesota Mike at $19. There's more in there. I know it. Heck, I'm going to brush this one up on my pant leg to see what happens. Give it a little jean polish. Sometimes that even changes them a bunch. Whoa. Polish it on my jean. Didn't look like it changed too much. Nope. Didn't make it that much better. $19 is still the top bid. It's steel. Yes, it is. And that is a win with that 30-second clock I put on it. Hell of a win. Steal of the day. That's probably going to be one of the best money-making inexpensive stones. Got a feeling there's a lot more dark agate in there than we're seeing on top. $19 to Minnesota Mike. Speaking about the about live streaming on other spots at the same time, or for more professional values and stuff like that. The thing about doing multiple channels at the same time is you guys not being able to see other people's bids. I think that's, like, if I had it to where it was scrolling across and I could handle all that as one person, that would be great. But maybe in the future, I don't know. Who knows? I'm definitely in a flux pattern, I guess. I'm always willing to do what needs to be done in order to make everything go great, work better. That was Minnesota Mike, wasn't it? Yep. Make sure I got the right mic in there. Minnesota Mike says he's going to keep that one as a specimen. This is more of that white agate that is just hide the good stuff underneath like that. You can see right there. If you did not receive your box this week, then it did not ship out yet, and you will not have to pay for shipping this week. So if you paid for shipping on like late Monday or Tuesday, and you did not receive your package, then I still have it here. And if you buy more stuff this week, do not pay more for shipping. Don't add in shipping. I got 2 stones to do next, a big one and a small little green one. Ooh, that's an amazing little one too, right there too. Bingo. We've been letting some of this stuff go away for absolute steals, though. I'm telling you right now. Oh, there's a Yahtzee one too. Look at that. Cool, cool. Got some little peekers. This is another good specimen or carve it out piece. You can see where the fire agate is sitting in the crease of the rock. As I like to say, triangles and diamonds out in my area. We get lots of triangles and diamonds. See the triangles, you can see it's the triangles in the crease with the fire agate inside of it. Agate in the area with that white just peels off sometimes. I don't have any tools here. I'd try and flex some more of this off of this. This is probably going to be in the 60 carats range, but it's probably got a 20 carat stone inside of it in reality. 72 carats, and it's probably got a 10 carat stone inside of it in reality. Might not see it till I get it wet, but it does have some peaks of some gem green in it underneath the bronze. Bronze lots of times is the first color. First one to go. 70 carat stone, a little bit of gem green peeking through. Who wants to start me off with $10? Ebony, 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 ebony. $10, folks. Jana Clarkson for $10. I should have filled my bottle with some water a second ago. Minnesota, or Haley Andrews is in for 12. Minnesota Mike likes it for 15. Cool little specimen piece if you'd like it to be like that. Or if you want the experience of carving it about as raw as it will come out of the ground and still being clean, this is it. This is about as raw as it gets. Haley Andrews likes it for $16. $16 is the top bid. Beautiful little stone. We've been here for 135 minutes. Congratulations, people. Or that might be an hour and 35 minutes, but I think it goes all the way to hundreds and then rolls over. I'm pretty sure. Haley Andrews is the top bid right now. If I don't catch another bid for about 35 seconds, I will let this stone go to Haley Andrews for, oh, $16. Before I do that, though, I should get a couple of shots on my... There we go. Get a couple of shots using my camera over here. Especially now that I've got this whole autofocus thing figured out on it. You got to put this box around what you want it to autofocus on, and then it doesn't matter where you move the rock. It just keeps focusing on it. $18 is Tamara Anderson coming in real quick. As my camera stops with all that focusing I was just talking so good about, it quit doing that. $18 is the top bid right now. I need to take my pictures in the beginning, I realize. Do a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, then this stone will sell to Tamara Anderson for $18. Got about 25 seconds left. $18 is the top bid at the moment. I took some pictures for my... what do they call them when you save information? I forget what that's called now. Database, I guess? Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Brain farting on the words don't matter. Congratulations, Tamara Anderson. You're going to win for $18. $18 and in the pile of paper I got working right here, more like a pile of envelopes. Now, people are asking me about, like, practice agates. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, or stuff like this. It's where it's got that good color in it, but it was sort of broken and it's sort of small, although this piece is sort of hard to be a practice agate. This has got so many stinking layers in it. It's sad this thing got broken. Damn, look at all those layers of colors in that stone. Here, let me put this green one down for a minute now that I picked this other one up and started examining it. Some saginite growing down there. Growing. It was formed. But this layer is cool. That's cool. But then you go down through there and it's got everything. That's pretty ridiculous. That's a pretty healthy piece of color right there. Jana wants to start it off at 10. There's a lot to argue about in this little piece right here, though. Yes, there is. That is a seriously top grade layers of color right there that are rolling through. Let me put it on a scale. Is nobody else going to say anything yet? 8-point-something carats, so it's going to be an 8-carat stone. Uh-oh, if I find it. There it is. It's going to be an 8-carat stone. Minnesota Mike comes in at 15 after Jana Clark came in at 10. Yep, that's pretty wicked. Jana Clark says 18. 8 is bigger than 5, so that is the lead right now. This is a pretty wicked stone. It has blues and greens and the whole rainbow rolling through it that I could see on that side right there. I saw blue in it here and a little bit of purple it looked like there. Literally stacks and stacks and stacks of layers of color right there. That is just a phenomenally colored stone. $18 is the high bid. Tamara Anderson likes it. She says 20. Jana Clark puts a bid of 21. $22 says Minnesota Mike. This little stone's got it all. 8 carats of awesomeness. 24 from Jana Clark. Can't meddle of other stones. There it is. Trying to get a picture of it. I screwed the pooch. Screwed the whole pooch. Oh, I'm dropping it again. Where are we at down here? We're at $24 with Jana Clark, and there it is. The stone is so gorgeous. I want to get some other pictures of it, and I'm seeing different angles of it while I'm showing it to you guys. Some of the naked eye that the phone is not getting that you can get on this other camera I have is these amazing gold bars with like red running through it. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I won't take this picture though. There we go. Cool, cool. $24 is the top bid. If I don't hear anything else in about 30 seconds, I'm going to let this stone go to Jana Clark for $24. Probably should have made that happen a second ago while I was taking these pictures. But that's the way the ball bounces. Sometimes I waste a little bit of time trying to get some of these pictures. Although I must say that I'm getting better photos with this than with my my camera that is 24 megapixels. Takes way, way higher photos. Jana Clark, you're a winner. I start rambling about some other stuff. In the pile it goes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Next one is another little preform, 8 carats, beautiful green showing on it. Showing some gem green on top. Who wants to start me off at a really cheap $5? Undercutting the whole industry. Some of them, sometimes, just for a minute, they tend to go up. $5 says Grizzly 71. $7 from Michael DeFabio. I know somebody out there likes it for 10. They're right around the corner. There it is, Grizzly 71 with 10. Get a shot on the other camera. $10 is the top bid right now. Grizzly 71 is in the lead. Whoopsie. Hitting the wrong button to take a picture. There we go. That was the right button. $10 is the top bid right now. Gonna do that 30-second clock. I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds. I'll let this stone go for $10 to Grizzly 71. This stone is good enough to go in my bags for my tourist idea. It sure is, but I'm not doing any of those loading up bags yet. Not yet. Would like to be, but I don't have the ability yet to have the spot in the tourist area. So without the spot to sell it to them, $10 is the bid. Did I do that clock thing yet? Did I already say the clock? If I didn't, it's only got 20 seconds left. In 20 seconds. If you don't bid on this rock in 20 seconds, I'm selling it to Grizzly 71 for $10. You got till the top of the minute. This stone's going to be stolen from my hands for dirt cheap. Barely got enough pictures of it on my other camera. Because every time I get something too wet, it sort of messes with the optics a little bit. Too much reflection. There we go. That's good. Congratulations, Grizzly. You're on the board for this week. $10 to Grizzly 71. Yay, he says. Here, I'll put this back up there real quick. Give me an opportunity really fast to grab some water. Actually, will you take care of this for me? Thank you. Cool, so I don't need to go anywhere, and I'm expecting that you already have that information, or you took a really quick screenshot of it. Oh, thank you. Cool preform, great color already showing on it. Got a lot of great preforms with some color already showing on them. That is different matrix than mine are used to coming out on. Somebody's asking about some Lake Superior agates. I know nothing about those yet. Haven't gone up and done those yet. Nice little ring stone hiding in this one. Some red and gold and green. Maybe underneath there. Nice little ring stone. Let me see. Yep, right about a ring stone. There's two I got on the side. Ooh, that's a monster, isn't it? Might have just found a crazy monster. Oh. I'm not so sure what it is now. Let me get a close-up on it. Good green. I thought I saw purple and blue right on top, but maybe not. Just that grim gem green hiding underneath. Janet Clark likes it for 20. $20 is the starting bid. Got a nice little bubble right here with some color poking out of it too, and that's going to be connected to this. More of that caliche almost style white agate on there. I just want to pry that off because see how it just comes off right there? Oh yeah, there you go. Just like that. And a lot of times you have that color sitting right underneath. I can just polish it up on my knee. $20 is the bid right now. If I don't catch any more bids in about 30 seconds, I'll let this stone go. 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to decide if you want to put in a bid on this one right here. Janet Clark is in the lead right now at $20. $21 from DA Honda 24/7. 23 from Janet Clark. I've been looking at Hondas recently. Not ready to buy one yet, but I've been looking at them. $23 is the top bid right now from Janet Clark. Do another 30-second clock. If I don't catch another bid here in about 35 seconds, I'll let this stone go to Janet Clark for $23. A nice bit of great neon gem green hiding right there. $30 from DA Honda. $33 from Janet Clark. $33 is the top bid right now. Do that 30-second clock. Keep them rolling in. Got about 20 seconds left. Decide if you want to bid on it. $33 is the top bid at the moment. Ten seconds left. 36 says DA Honda. $37 from Janet Clark. Need to put new gloves on now. I've torn these ones up. Put a 30-second clock on. If I don't catch another bid for 25 seconds, this stone will sell to Janet Clark for $37. Got about 20 seconds left. $37 the top bid. DA Honda comes in with 40, getting it in time. Add more time on the clock. $41 is the top bid. Janet Clark has a top bid at the moment. Fantastic stone with great gem green popping out of the top. All kinds of dark patina all over it. Going to put a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, this stone will sell to the top bidder, who is Janet Clark right now, $41. I almost called her Dana Clark. Nope, it's a J, not a D. DA Honda says absolutely gorgeous, but I'm out. Don't blame you, Mr. Honda man. I believe you are the same Honda man that I met out at the claim before, right? Congratulations, Jana Clark. You're a winner. Put this one in an envelope and put it on the list. I have a feeling that that has purples in it, Jana. There's something about that stone that has this whole super black grapey about it. Had a feeling that was you, bro. Yeah, DA Honda has dug with me before out at Opal Hill. He knows how great and what a pain in the ass it can be to get these stones out of the ground. This is the oddest matrix piece I have ever had. And our matrix out there doesn't look like this. I'm actually putting this stone on the side, not because of the fire agate attached to it, which doesn't look like much, but because of the crazy matrix that it has. What do we got going on here? Definitely got some gem and like a cheetah print honeycomb pattern on top, but it's not really a gem grade cheetah print honeycomb pattern. Might have gem underneath that has that pattern, but a lot of times underneath those patterns I don't find gem. I find solid colors. A lot of times. Super potential rock. Rock with tons of potential. All the ones I pulled out a second ago. Actually, here's another great one right here. Another little ring stone ready to go. Some magenta on the side of it. Little 7-carat stone. Gonna finish out to be right about that. Odd shape to it. Totally gem grade stuff all through it. Crick Cow Masters in there for 10. And all of that is just layers sitting on top of the color layers that are below it, as you can tell by looking at these other layers. Layers and layers and layers, oh my. Jana Clark likes it for $20. Thin and beautiful and showing everything it already has right there. It's one thing I love about Opal Hill is we get a lot of pieces like this out of there as opposed to other places in the world where they have fire agate. Not a lot comes out like this. We have a good percentage of stuff that comes out of the ground like this. Yes, we do. $20 is the bid right now with Jana Clark. It's been pretty much crickets. Somebody else say something soon. I'm going to let this stone go. I would have put a clock on it, but I started saying all that just a hair really too late. Cool little agate bloom right there. Yes, it is. Definitely a bunch of colors going on this. I got a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch another bid in the next 30 seconds, this stone is going to sell for $20 to Jana Clark. Very, very deserving person. Buys great amounts of stuff off this channel. Loving it. Great stone. Fantastic stone. Congratulations, Jana Clark. $20, it's yours. It's a steal, son. Telling ya. Janet Clark, $20. In the basket it goes. Actually, I should have been putting all these in the basket, but I have this giant box right next to me that my wife has over here for the... Oh, I didn't take any pictures of that last stone. That was dumb. That last stone was really cool. I should have got some pictures of that one. I have a box of some leftover fireworks over here that's... They're all sitting on, not that it matters, just what's happening, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Super blah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, do you guys want a really good one? Who wants a really good one? I have this really good one. Oh, it's crazy bomb. I should do this one myself. This one's crazy bomb. I should do it myself. Oh, look at that, peeking through. It's crazy awesome. Who knows what's going to be underneath the patina here, or underneath the patina here. Patina is not the right word, but agate. That color might track over, or it might just be in this crease right here. I'm going to rub this on my pant leg, see if it makes it look better. We're going to start this auction in about 20 seconds. This thing's freaking fantastic, though. This is another one that I shouldn't sell it. This one starts at 20 bucks, because I shouldn't sell it. I should carve this for somebody, because this is another easy one. I can just dust this one up real quick, turn it into a gemstone, and it's ready to go. That's how I feel about it. Now let me get it wet again. 20 says Michael DeFabio. Lots of colors right on top. Putting it on the scale. 34 carats is what it weighs in at. Weighs in at a nice 34 carats. Preformed with fantastic colors and shapes. Is that soccer ball pattern shape? Hopefully you'll get like a red and a green with a soccer ball pattern shape. Now that'll be an expensive bastard. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Got a 30-second clock on it. If I don't catch any action on this stone in the next 30 seconds, I will sell this for $20 to Mr. Michael DeFabio. Well worth it. Crig Cow Master says it's a taco. I got a feeling there's going to be more of that agate on one of these faces. I don't think this is going to be the end of it. I think it's going to track over. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think this is going to track over. I do. $20 the top bid. 25 is John Coupe. 25 says DA Honda. They come in right at the time. Even if you wanted a specimen around your neck, this would be an amazing one. You just polish up the crease. 30 from Tamara Anderson. Everybody starts to see the beauty in this one as the colors cascade through it, around it, on side of it. Dark agate right there. That color will track across. $30 is the top bid with Tamara Anderson. Put a 30-second clock on and get some action moving. You got to say something if you want to keep it going. Keep the time on the clock by putting another bid out there. You got 20 seconds to bid more than $30 to get back in on this piece. Otherwise, I'm going to let it go to Tamara Anderson for $30. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will let this go right now. that's what I'm going to do. Congratulations, Tamara Anderson. Got a beautiful piece coming home with you. It's fantastic. Now I'm going to get a couple of pictures of it because I did not get any pictures of this one yet. All right, getting a couple of pictures. Ah, that stupid camera did the whole I need to zoom out a bunch to try and focus. Now it's not focusing at all for me. All right, whatever. The one time the camera does not want to work right for me anymore. There we go. Choo. What time is it? Oh, I don't even know. I can't even check the time. Oh, I tell you what, my lower back is screaming at me, though. It is not liking this too much. Well, if you like the specimen pieces that got the glowy stuff in them, I got the right piece for you right here. This is a fantastic piece. I put it on a scale for you. Beautiful ring stone if you want it to be. Could bail it as a necklace. 27 carats. Fantastic color showing in the sides and in the top. That color is going to float all the way to the back. So this whole top is going to have color on it. So if you wanted to, you could totally bail it like that after carving this back side and have it as a necklace. Or just cut it off right here. And do ring stones because I like ring stones. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 27 carats. I start them out cheap. Who wants to give me 10 bucks for this one? Preformed, unbroken, nice piece of agate. No chips or sharp edges on this one at all. It came out of the ground like this. 10 says John Kumpe. $10 is the bid right now. If you like it, you should say something, or else it won't be around long. No, it won't. No, it won't. I'm going to put a 30-second clock on it at the top of the minute. Keep it rolling. 18 people in the room. How you doing, 18 people? Got a 30-second clock on this stone right here. If I don't catch another bid for the next 30 seconds, I will sell it for $10 to John Kumpe. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, but I do think it's too cheap. But that's just me. Got about 10 seconds left. Let this stone go. Congratulations, Mr. Kumpe. You got that one for 10 bucks. You are on the list. Put this in there. Let me put this down so everybody can see that too. Cool, cool. 18 people with a thumbs up. Take that PayPal information out of there. That one that just flew by. Is that what you're trying to bid on, DA Honda? Cool. $15 is the opening bid on this one. I was pulling it by to take a look at it, but we'll just go ahead and get it wet and show you that it's got that good stuff. It's got that good in there. Let me put it on the scale real quick. Definitely another ring style stone, 30 carats. Probably going to be a 15 carat stone. $15 is the bid right now. If you like it, say something. We're going to let them go fast if you don't. Orange and yellow and red are showing in this stone. Once again, I should get a couple of pictures of it on my other camera. Don't want to forget to do that. Now that I have that, be able to do it with ease. Tell you what, they've gotten really good with the autofocus in some cameras. I got a 30-second clock on this stone. If I don't catch another bid for 30 seconds, this stone will sell for $15 at DA Honda. I do not have a problem with that, do you? The autofocus in the newer cameras, at least from 2 years ago up until now, man, is really good. But the stuff that just came out, the stuff that's like a couple of years just before that, just like 2014 and before, and even some great DSLRs, like the autofocus really sucks. So, I'm learning all of that. Congratulations, DA Honda. It's a steal of a stone for 15 bucks. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Put you on the list. Now let's see what else we can find. I got too many cameras in my way. I'll put that one over here. Oh, that just looks like a little. Almost a what you see is what you get. It's a little chip. It's all color on top. Like it looks like a little chip, but I mean reality, once again, it's the size of a ring stone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got 19 people in the room. How you doing, 19 people? I am just trying to find a good stone my people want to fight about here. Let me scoot them closer to the camera. Maybe I'll see something in the camera I'm not seeing with the naked eye. Maybe, maybe. That looks like a pretty cool stone. Lots going on with it. Lots of dark agate, compact. Actually, you're pretty much right about that, Modern Prospector. These are all the stones that I went through live on the first Watch Me Work video. DA Honda said, doing good. One on my first bid. Yeah, that has actually been the way of the night. There was a bunch of people that did that right out the gate the first time, and then it got a little bit tighter as it went on. And sometimes people are just like, we'll let him have that one. And some things sell way, way, way below what they should. This one is 8.5 carats with no waste, just a little bit covering up some of that gem grade on top. This section right here is covering up what you see down there and right there. 8.5 carats dead, probably going to get you to a 7.5 carat stone once it's done. Once again, I would just grind through this section and I would polish through these sections right here because you got great colors going to be just hidden right underneath that bronze patina we have on top. More saginite crystals in there. Starting it off at 10 bucks. Who wants it? Who's going to give me $10 for the little rock that could? $10 from Janet Clark. $10 from Minnesota Mike. $12 from Michael DeFabio. $12 is the lead bid right now with Michael DeFabio in that lead. Janet Clark likes it for $15. She now takes that lead spot with a $15 bid. Turn that rock over, give you a picture on all sides. And I tell you what, with some help from my viewers, I finally got the lighting just perfect, man, where everything's showing up. I wonder what an opal looks like on my screen, because I've had hell with opals on my screen before. $15 is the top bid from Janet Clark right now. Gonna just go ahead and put a 30-second clock on it, try and get you to bid. So if you want the stone, you got to say something. Right now, the top bid is $15 with Janet Clark. If you think you can do better, you got about 15 seconds to say so. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But I've figured out this dual getting pictures of these stones as they're selling too, so that maybe I can do a little clip video and put them on Instagram. Michael DeFabio comes in at... Was that on time or was that too late though? Did I give it a clock and I miss it? I actually think your bid was late there, DeFabio. I don't think I can allow that one. I think the bid came in after I put the clock on and I was blabbing, so I don't think I actually counted down properly. So I think this one's sold, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you very much, Mike. I was convinced that one was late too, but sometimes I don't expect him to come in late and I get confused. You guys have seen that happen before. I get all discombobulated. I used a big word today, Mommy. And I am absolutely missing my writing pen. There it is. That was Janet Clark for 15 bucks. You guys know I like to keep it fair. $15. All right, that one is in the pile and ready to go. Let me see what the... Let me see what the chat is doing. Oh, asked if there's an audio problem. No, every now and then I'm actually turning towards the fan that is on me to keep these lights from killing me in this house. So as long as I don't turn towards the fan, you guys shouldn't hear the fan, but every now and then I'll accidentally turn towards the fan. Here, let me put it on my other lapel. That should probably help. It even puts you a little bit closer to my mouth, too. Modern prospector. D. Honda says, I was here earlier and I just exited the chat and came back and it went away and it hasn't come back. D.A. Honda said, fixed my choppy audio. Oh, his choppy audio hasn't come back. Okay, I thought we were talking about me again for a second. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I did what I could about the audio. Yeah, it probably was the fan, guys, because I actually have a fan behind me. Because otherwise, these lights, they heat me up too much. Like I can barely stand it. I'm already at that couple of hours point to where my butt is starting to ridiculously itch. I don't know how some people do it in some office settings. Sit all day in an office chair. I would need a much better office chair than I have here right now, to tell you the truth. If this was a day in and day out thing, oh, I'd be hating life. Beautiful piece, lots of bands in it. Looks like it's got a bunch of different colors hiding underneath the brown. Let me put it on a scale. Oh, it's got a healthy amount of matrix on it too, though. Still's a good fire agate. 18 carats. 15 says Jana Clark. Because it does got good colors rolling across in it. See a little hazy purple blue there. 17 says John Kumpe. Got some reds and greens and orange and even a little purple and blue hiding in this one. Yes, we do. Jana Clark likes it for 20. It's sitting on some matrix, though. Going to have to take it, I think. Minnesota Mike comes in for 21. The Michael DeFabio says 25. It's a family affair on this one. Jana Clark gets in for 27. This one definitely looks better when it's wet. Sexier rock when wet. One I should be getting shots of on the other camera too, but I haven't done that. Jana Clark is in the lead right now with $27. Stupid camera, you had it perfect. My other camera had to screw it up. $30 says John Kumpe. John Kumpe is in the lead with that $30 bid. Let me back you guys up from my blue glove while I take a couple of shots of this one in my other camera. Now that I got it where it was supposed to be. Going to start that 30-second clock here in about 5 seconds. If you like the stone, you got to outbid John Kumpe more than $30 in the next 30 seconds. Here at half past the minute, this auction will be over for this stone. And now I'm done showing it in the other viewfinder because it just completely lost its focus. That might have been part of the reason, though. $30 the top bid with John Kumpe. Got 10 seconds left for you to make a bid on it if you want to keep it from him. 31 says Jana Clark. She added some more time onto that clock. Put a little bit more time onto that clock. See if I can get another really good shot over here with it. John Kumpe says 32. Cool, I think I got another good shot of it. Yes, I did. 35 says Jana Clark. Jana likes the purples and the blues. Think that's what's coming on with this one. And it does sort of have rolling color all over the thing. It is a pretty stone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. $35 is the top bid right now with Minnesota Mike piping in. The gloves are off. Some stones do that. Some stones, they totally get what they deserve in the realm of what we're dealing with here, and some stones just don't. John Kumpe likes it for 38. Give you that seriously serious close-up now. $38 is the bid. There are a lot of bands in that, though. That is for sure. Lots of agate bands in there. $38 is the top bid. Going to do that 30-second clock here in about 10 seconds. That gives you 30 seconds to put in a bid or just let it go. We'll walk the dog, as I like to say. Jana Clark puts that thumbs down. She's had enough on this one. She's going to let it go to somebody else. Got about 20 seconds left, and I'll put this one on John Kumpei's list. Show it to you dry. Let you see what it looks like with none of the water on it. Still a fantastic piece of agate. That's what it looks like. Even dry, it's got great color showing up. Congratulations, Mr. Kumpei. It's a great stone. See if I can get it to show up in my viewfinder with no water on it. Nope. Cool, cool. Sealing it up right now. That one is in the bank, and I need to take these gloves off because I have chewed the fingers out of them, and they are getting on my nerves at the moment. I need to put some other gloves on that don't have the ends all torn off of them. Oh, now I'm realizing that a bunch of these gloves I'm using right here have holes in them because they're gloves I've used before. When you're just showing stones, like I just take them off and put them in a pile right here. Got 15 people in the room and 19 thumbs up. I must have missed when Jana Clark says she's out. Thank you for being here, Jana Clark. You have a fantastic evening. Modern Prospector says, congratulations, John. I'll bet there's even better color a bit deeper in that stone. And I completely agree with Modern Prospector. I do think that John Kumpei is going to find some amazingness in the center of that stone right there. I would completely agree with that. Ooh. Got a two-sider right here. That side. See how the pin fire in the back running on the lower side too. Great piece. What's going to come out of it when it's carved? Got some great gem grade color on it. Let me see what it weighs. 29 carats. 28 carats. Just under 29 carats. 29 carats, going to be at least one stone, maybe multiple stones. Has color on both sides of this stone with some great massive color on the front. Anybody want to? Oh, well, that was half of what I was going to ask for, but we'll start there. $10 is a starting bid with Michael DeFabio. Starting it off at 10 bones. Let me show you that back pin fire so you know what I'm talking about. Yep, it is all in there. This is another great carver. Tons of stuff going on in it. I actually almost think that this is a piece of one I have upstairs as a specimen. I do almost think that. Oh, and if you guys are going to let this stone run away for $10, I'm really, really disappointed in you. But before that happens, let me get some other pictures of it over here. Get some other photos of it so it's not just all lost to posterity and inexpensive sales. Oh, dang it, thing. Stupid thing. $10 is the top bid and nobody else is saying anything. Did everybody else go away from the computer? What happened? What? In the menu I don't want to be in. I just wanted to take some pictures of it with my other camera, and then it stuck me in this stupid menu. I got 30 seconds left on this stone. If nobody else bids on it in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to sell it for $10, and it's absolutely going to break my heart, but that's just the way it's got to be. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. 10 seconds left. $10. This should be a night ender for me. It's almost offensive to sell this stone for $10, but if it's anybody else but Michael DeFabio or all of my other customers that are here on a regular basis spending money with me, I might be upset. Congratulations, Mike. We both know you're going to kill it with that one, buddy. Wow. How does that even happen? It's lag. We'll blame it on the lag. It's all the lag. Jeez. That's not a fair stone to sell for $10. I'm upset by that one. Goes to DFAB. That is probably, I wrote the name bad, DFAB. That should be a sign that I should pack it in. The night's over. I should be done. My work should be done for the night. What do you think? Who else is here? Does anybody else want to buy anything? Or is it going to be, I need to put, yeah, I shouldn't have. I knew I should have started that one at 20 because that was easily a steal at both of those prices. I don't know what Crick Cal Master says yes to. If it was my question, I forgot the question already. There was somebody else said, any word on when the mine will be open? Oh, I'm having, D.A. Honda says he's here. I'm having a conflict between in information where I'm caught in the middle of some of the info. So, oh, look at what I just did right there. I just totally pulled that off with my fingers. And that's how that works sometimes. Let me brush this up on my knee. Kidding me? I was just go ahead and put this one together for a... Oh! Totally brushing it, and it's polishing already, and it's already looking all beautiful. It's already a nice little cab. I'll just polish this one up, and this, I should send this one to another one of my customers. Or not my customers, my, I love you guys. Talking about my, my patrons. I have my patrons I have to finish polishing cabs for. I'm not selling this thing for no $20. No way. It's not happening. No way. Wait until you show you what I'm doing on my leg with this thing. You guys just basically saw me take a cab, pull it apart, although I broke another glove. Look, I broke another glove. But now look at what this thing looks like. Shaboing boing, man. Like even you turn the light off. Major Bubby says, bro, it's 1 a.m. Go to sleep. Is it 1 a.m. where I'm at? I started at 9:30, right? No, this one's not going for anything less than a $40 bill to start off with, and that's still me being dirt cheap. Like, that's still me being way too cheap. Because if you're not at least going to give me $40 to start off with this one, then I'm going to finish capping this out, and I'm going to give this to one of my patrons. That's the idea on that one. You got probably about 10 seconds to say something, too. Anybody? Because I just pulled it apart on camera. Look at what I did. Major Bubby, what up, Josh? How you doing, brother? You should hit me up and come out and visit sometime, man. You should totally do that. Okay, nobody said anything about this stone. I'm putting it away. That's 2 for me. Woohoo! I got 2 for me today. He's right. It is 1 a.m. Major Bubby lives right near me, too. He's a good dude. Tamara Anderson, hey, I completely appreciate the attempt, dear. And you know, sometimes I will totally let those ones go, too. There are some times, but not that one. That was too much awesomeness just happened in my hand. That was like a... Yeah, I have so many stupid jokes to go with what I just said that's so wrong. I'm going to let all of them go because the whole thing is all wrong. But it's funny. It's so funny. Let me back you guys up just a hair. I should have got a picture of that one, though, in my other camera. I'm going to do that real quick because I didn't do that before. Cool, I'm getting some good pictures of it. Go. Put away. Out of sight, out of mind. What'd somebody say? I saw something go on the screen. Modern Prospector says he's going to call it a night. Where that one you had, that one I just had in my hand, I just put away. We were talking about that one. Have a good night, Josh. Give me a call, brother. You got my phone number. Hit me up. All right, guys. Everybody else is saying they're going to leave. We got 14 still in the room. That is double what I ran with the first, felt like half of the night. Because we were running with 6 and we were still pushing some stuff. But I plan on being back here tomorrow at 9:30. We're about 200 minutes in, so maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just call it in tonight and be back here tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. with a bunch of these rocks you see in front of you. Because they's pretty rocks. I got 2 for me. For sure, for sure. Hit me up, Major Bubby. Hit me up, Josh, anytime you're in the area. Unless there's something somebody needs, they need me to hook them up with out of this pile. You need me to find something to add to it because you can't be here tonight. I think it's about time to wrap it up. And most of my people seem to think that too. They're all saying good night to each other and good night to me and good night to you. And this beautiful stone will be up for sale tomorrow. I'll take this as the thumbnail maybe. I don't think I have the thumbnail in for tonight. Everybody's saying good night. I think that's how I'm going to let it go at that. Tell you the truth, I'm having a little bit of a stomach issue right now anyways. Drink some more water. Go rest. And hopefully I'll have a little bit of a carving video up for you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm going to try because I didn't get it recorded today. I had too much on my plate. But either way, you'll see me back here live tomorrow with another Fire Agate Auctions at 9:30 Central Time, because I'm Central, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and something on the West Coast. It's only 11 p.m. here in Cali, he said. DA Honda, I'll be up at about 8:30 at your time tomorrow night, then 7:30. 7:30 tomorrow night. I love y'all for watching. I'll see you here tomorrow. Peace.